I have a personal friend that was going to be performing, but they are unable to be here. I'm sure everyone knows King Hobbes or Uli and Ula. I will be reading for both of their parts. This is a traditional radio theater noir. I love noirs. I grew up on noirs. I'm talking about Calvin and Hobbes, Tracer Bullock, Guy Noir, Fireside Theater's Nick Danger, Cowboy Bebop, Batman animated series, you name it, it's one of my favorites. And it's so ripe for comedy. So this is my attempt of writing my own comedic noir. And I'm very happy for y'all to join. Now, if any of you don't know what a noir is, it's dark, it's seedy. So if you have your fake cigarettes or you have your bad attitudes, please embrace those right now. In noir, no one wins, much like life. Everything's dark and unfortunate. So today, we're going to go through this noir together. I need my beer. The sun has set over Chicago. There's one man trying to turn a frown upside down in this heartless town. Joe King Hobbes, the professionally daft. This windy city can chew you up and spit you out. It lures you in with its charming summer, and just when you're plump and jolly, winter hits. She gives you the cold shoulder. A once bright steel carnival turned into a frigid metal forest in a banshee's tundra. Freezing winds strike you so bold as if to steal a bit of your soul. In weather like this, it's hard to stay warm, especially when you can't pay your heating bill. Winter is a hard time to make a buck when your profession is a clown. Turning laughs for cash isn't as glamorous as it sounds, but life in the performing arts was never promised to be an opulent one. Especially when your life's work is also considered to be the root of children's nightmares. I needed a gig in the way I needed a stiff drink. Right away it'd make it a double. Lady Luck took a break from giving me the silent treatment and threw me a bone. The phone rang. On the other line was Tomcat Trumpet. This little bugle boy makes fart noises through a brass tube and it comes out like audio silk.
Hobbs, you sack of giggles and sunshine, how are you?
Could be better, I gave up coffee.
That could be a real grind.
It has its perks. It's never good to be addicted to something you can't afford, but now I have this reoccurring dream where I'm a tailpipe, and every time I wake up, I'm exhausted.
Listen, I got a show at a live one. Giggles' wife left him for a trapeze artist. The old clown was left with no safety net. Let's just say Giggles won't be doing too much giggling no more. We need a comedy act.
And you came to me? You must be desperate to come to me after the last time we had a show.
Hobbs, boo-boo, baby, boo-boo. The past is the past. You know this.
Tomcat stiffed me out of a few dollars for a children's party once upon a go. It was a non-licensed superhero party. I was dressed up as a non-copyright version of Batman. Although I couldn't legally say I was Batman. My true title was Billionaire with a Bat Kink Guy. Maybe I should put the past in the past. Look on the plowed side of the sidewalk, I got a gig. It'd been so long, I'd almost forgotten how to perform. I was rusty. I couldn't remember any of my old material. I'd have to stop by the apartment and pick up the old joke show script. Simple, surefire way to fill the rooms with guffaws, chuckles, chortles, snorts, and howls. That old script. Good faithful. I shared a studio with a multi-talented performer. They go many different personas and stage names. I know them as the title Artemis, Queen of the Hunt. And Queen is spelled K-W-E-E-N. Legally. I could hear them practicing their lines from a block and a half away. It sounded like Artemis was forcing their emotions a bit too much, but I would never tell them in person. I walked in. Practicing for another audition, Artemis? Well, does the bear shit? I'm glad you're here. I need your help. Please let me rehearse my big audition. This next one is a major big one. Wah wah wee wah importante. Listen, Artemis, I can't I'm in a rush. I need my old joke show script. Read it with me, and I'll give you the script. I know where it is. You're the worst. And you're stuck with me. So this audition I will do is a piece from my self-written, self-directed, self-choreographed, one-person fictional epoch about how I became an open-heart surgeon and opened my heart to a surgeon at the same time. Act 9, Scene 12. My medical school rival slash patient slash doctor slash lover sits on my operating table. I look into their lifeless, sedated eyes and I see myself. I hear the beating of his heart from his organ-open chest cavity, and I see the heart that stole mine. That's deep. You bet your pink puckered balloon now that's deep. Do you feel ready for this? I was born. So the script. It's on the toaster oven. Or this first act of the joke show. I need the second act too. Oh, that's right. I used the second half of the script as a bargaining chip to get an audition for a one-human play about an Amish stand-up comedian on Run Speaker titled Hezekiah Heckles the Lord. I gave the script to this lady. Here's her card. The card had a name on the address. Deborah Champagne, owner and CFO of Scripts, Chips, Hits, and Ships. This woman owned a production company, snack distribution center, chiropractic clinic, and boat rental company all in one. What a woman. I walked into her office and she turned the corner with a fresh cup of coffee in her hand as if to torment my caffeine withdrawal. She had a body like an hourglass figure, the type of beauty that makes you go 6 to midnight, or in my case, 8 to 11 p.m. When she walked in, time stood still. Her luscious brown curls crashed against her shoulders like a mocha swell. Her bosom peered out of her blouse like a pasta pot boil over.
Pardon me. What are you doing here? And why are you dressed like a clown? Is this some kind of joke?
No, ma'am. This is not a joke. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
An owl goes.
An owl goes who?
Yes, it does, ma'am. That's a joke. This is no laughing matter. My name is King Hobbes, and I'm going to need the second half of that comedy script, Miss Deborah Champagne.
Oh, it's pronounced Deborah. Deborah Champagne. It's French-Canadian. Now, sir, tell me, is it true what they say about men who drive small cars?
Just as true what they say about women with large purses. Now, if you hand over that script, I'll be on my way.
Not so fast. Don't go blowing your balloon so quick, bozo. Can't we cut a deal?
I make it a point not to swindle with producers or bend over backwards for chiropractors.
Oh, come on, big shoe. Now, I'm not that bad, really. Tell you what, I'll show you the script. I know where it is. It's all here. And, I like this work a lot. In fact, it might even be, something worth signing for.
Well, now you're making more sense. You know, these jokes are kind of old, but there's a saying, there's no such thing as an old joke, just a young audience.
Delightful. Hey, you know, how about we open up a glass of champagne to celebrate? What do you think?
I'll never turn down a drink if it's free.
Well, here, thumb through this preliminary contract while I grab this full bottle of champagne from behind your head while you're very distracted.
The lights went out. I woke up with a non-alcoholic hangover, somewhere above Lower Wacker Drive. Champanagi championed my cranium with a bottle of champagne. She was gone with both halves of my script. I had no material for Tomcat's show. Show was in less than an hour. I guess I'll have to wing it. Maybe I'll do a performance about how I don't have anything to perform. Nah, that's stupid.